I was going to tell you this. I was going to wonder if you saw it on TikTok, but did you see the girl talking about the levels of Earth tied to the zodiac signs?
No, but that's really weird that you brought that up, because I was just reading about that in the esoteric astrology book today.
Oh, that's weird, because this girl, like, seemed like she kind of just got a download. I don't think she said she read anything, because
Fascinating.
but it was weird, like, because it kind of ties into, like, again, how behind we are with everything and what we're talking about. So she basically was saying that that basically, she didn't say dimensions, but each one is tied to the zodiac signs.
Yes.
So she's basically like, we're in a video game, right? So there's 12 levels. So she's saying, she's like, we're at the 3rd level out of 12.
Right.
And she's like, obviously because of 3D. And sure, like all of that, like we know we're in the 3rd dimension, all of that, whatever. But she's like, also when you line it up to the 3rd zodiac sign, so that would be Gemini or the 3rd house, she's like, most of our issues stem from lack of communication or communication issues and the mind speaking,
realm.
The mind stuff, with people, you know, in the comments were like, yeah, it's all about the mind, the ego, whatever. And it was just interesting because then when we get to the 4th level, and again, this isn't coinciding with dimensions, right? But the 4th house would be Cancer,
right,
of the mother.
Right.
So I thought that was interesting.
It's very interesting. And the fact that Uranus is in Gemini, meaning this plane is getting completely, like, disrupted.
Mm-hmm, the whole thing.
Fascinating.
Isn't that weird?
And Jupiter's in Cancer.
And Venus will also be, like, conjunct Jupiter. I think next month.
The 12th.
I think that the article I have talks about it.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
saw a
another
few people
interesting
talking about August 12th being just a really good, significant day, because Venus and Jupiter will meet up in Cancer. And
I think that'll be
They
good.
both do really well in Cancer. That could be a big birth of, like, what we would say the next level is, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
But
no, I feel that. I'm going to pull up Cobra's article. We can talk about that first.
Yeah, I think his article was good.
Because I know the one... We can talk about the one he just posted, but I'll also share the one where he was talking about the 3 big days in August, because I know the last time we filmed, I was like, we'll talk about that a little bit more. Bitch, where is it? I don't want to see your... Sorry. He's getting his meditations ready. Okay, this is it.
Yeah.
So, the portal that's opening on the 21st, he's calling it the 1221 portal. I'm assuming because it's like a mirror.
Yeah, I think
reality.
He's saying it like bridges to the solstice, winter solstice portal, maybe?
Yes, that too. I do feel like that is also correct. Okay, hold on, let me see. Okay, so August 12th, there will be many powerful astrological aspects. First, Neptune will sextile Sedna at 1:55 UTC, so Universal Time, will bring in refined spiritual energies of the next cosmic cycle. Then Saturn sextiles Uranus at 3:31 UTC, which will bring great and stable progress. This is all on the 12th. Okay, and then finally at 5:30 a.m. UTC, so this will all be in the morning time.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to figure out what time it is for us. There will be a triple Venus-Jupiter-Sirius conjunction.
That's what it is. Yes. Okay. Yes.
So
they'll be conjunct Sirius.
Okay, so that's a lot. That's just on the 12th. So this conjunction will bring energies of loving, joy, and happiness, and as a bringer of good news and true hope. Okay, well that sounds nice.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see Venus and Jupiter closely together in the morning of August 12th in the sky. Cool. Okay, that's cool. It's interesting to note that a similar Venus-Jupiter conjunction on August 12th in the year 3 BCE was the famous Star of Bethlehem.
Oh.
How did I never remember seeing that?
It's the fucking Mandela effect. This happens to me all the time.
I don't remember.
I'll go back and read something and be like, that was never there. It happens in fucking the Gene Key book all the time. I'm like, that has never been in this book.
What? Okay, so...
okay.
So that's pretty interesting. Okay, then on August 18th, again in the morning UTC time, let's figure out what time it is, like Eastern time, so people can
we can
like,
post
gauge.
it maybe once we calculate it.
Yeah, we'll have to look at it. There will be a geocentric conjunction between Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto will be at the midpoint. This aspect will trigger the energetic process of the new renaissance for planet Earth. And then third on the 21st at 9:02 UTC in the morning. Again, this is all happening in the morning. There will be a heliocentric conjunction between Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto again at the midpoint. This aspect happens once every 500 years, and now it will trigger the energetic process of the new renaissance for the whole solar system, thus effectively opening the Ascension portal forever. The astrology of the days between the 18th and the 21st of August show a grand trine between the M87 galaxy, Pluto and Uranus, Sedna and Alcyone in a stellium.
Wow.
Okay. This means that the shockwave of the 1221 portal of grace from the cosmic central sun will travel through the M87 galaxy through Pleiades and then into our solar system towards Earth.
Wow.
Okay.
Sweet.
So that's a lot happening.
It's a lot to unpack.
I know there's a lot to unpack. And then I know he mentioned just a couple more dates. He did obviously mention, like, all of that. He did post again, what was it, like 3 days ago? And then he was saying that the grid will be completed. That started July 7th. It will be completed on August 9th, which is also that full moon or new moon?
Full moon in Aquarius.
Okay, so they'll be done with some type of grid to prepare for the 1221 Ascension portal.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting, and how he said that basically on the 7/7 we received like such a powerful pulse that was like unexpected, and he used a very specific phrase that was fascinating where he said that the multi-dimensional keys to New Earth were like basically released sooner than expected or something.
Yeah, it says, okay, yeah, it's right here. It says, when a part, the Sirius pulse on the 7th triggered an unexpected development when a part of the New Earth multi-dimensional key was already transmitted from the Absolute. This will make future plans for planetary liberation much easier. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's hope so. He said that obviously the lurker is almost done being taken out, which will make things easier. And then after that is done, basically like the etheric realm is clear of like what they need to do. And then it's really like the surface earth cabal that need to be taken out.
Yeah.
The moment when the Ascension portal opens on August 21st, it will create an infinite timeline time gate, with infinite possibilities being filtered through the 1221 point of no time. When we look back in time, we will see this as a defining moment of human history. Oh, it's interesting. You know why I think it's 1221? I also think it's the December thing.
Yeah.
But he's also saying that the light forces started to manifest the event in 2012, so it's like 1221.
Oh, yes.
I don't know. I think it's both.
Like it's a mirrored thing of 2012.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. And then I know he did mention like one other day, I want to say, in this, I know. Oh yeah, he was saying, as soon as the light forces can counteract the critical mass of the Cabal dark technologies, weapons, and actions, the event operations can start. State of consciousness of the surface population is not a deciding factor. Great. In the timing of the event. Thank God.
Blessings.
The window of opportunity for beginning of physical operations of the light forces on the surface of the planet starts with the Pluto trining Sedna and Uranus sextiling Neptune, both on August 28th.
Interesting.
And then that ends on November 20th, also with Uranus sextiling Neptune. The light forces must start taking physical action within this window of opportunity, otherwise a great opportunity will be lost and we will begin to shift into a less optimal timeline. So that was the only other interesting thing that I feel they have to start doing stuff basically at that point.
Yeah.
Which means I feel like by the end of August or the Ascension portal opening, I am assuming most likely like the lurker will be done.
Yeah, I think the Lionsgate's going to be really big this year. I mean, the Schumann has been doing very interesting things. Like last week it was like total whiteout. And then 2 days ago, it blacked out for basically a whole day.
And then today
it was just all white out again. So it was like, okay, something's obviously going on. But always, 8/8's very powerful. But I think especially this year now that we have this like window of opportunity, like he said, and I think it lines up, like I've been saying, exactly to the fact that we have all the outer planets in their new signs. So it's like opening this window where we can, you know, the light forces and a lot of energy can come in, and then completing, he said, on November 9th, which I think is
November 20th.
November 20th. So that's like right after the last planet goes back to the previous sign.
29 degrees.
Yeah.
So they basically, the window is going to be while all like the bigger planets are retrograde back.
Yeah, that's what I'm
previous
feeling. I'm
sign.
feeling once they're all back in the previous signs, then it's like, you know, we're rewriting something about that timeline that we've been in. You know, it's almost like how Mom would be like, kind of like time traveling, like going and bringing in future energy and then bringing it back to like the past energy. So that'll make for a very interesting like end of the year.